In this question, they given eccentricity E equal to 1 by 2, one focus 2 comma 3, equation directly x equal to 7. In example 5.19, they asked to find what is the length of the major axis, what is the length of the minor axis. So before finding length of major axis, minor axis, we need what is the value of A and B. So you need A and B, then you need what is the equation of the ellipse. So with the help of that, in the beginning we can't able to identify what type of ellipse. We have two type of ellipse, parallel to x-axis, parallel to y-axis. But we go with the basic conic concept. They given equation directly, that is called fixed line. So the fixed line they given x equal to 7. We can write what x minus 7 equal to 0. The equation of the fixed line. And they given fixed point S they given 2 comma 3 fixed point. Then take the moving point B at any one point x comma y. So what is the conic? The ratio of the distance between the 2 point, distance between the point and line, that is equal to E. So we take that point as a M. Then what is the E? We take as a M. Then E equal to Bs by Bm. So distance of the 2 points and distance of point and line, that ratio is called what? E. Okay. Now cross multiply Bm in the E equal to Bs. What is Bm? Distance between the point and the line. So already many times I explained how to find distance between the point and line. That particular distance, just write the equation of the line. If you want to find distance between the point and line, write the equation of the line. So this is the equation directrix, that is x equal to 7. We can write x minus 7. So write here x minus 7 by square root of coefficient of x is here what? 1. So 1 square. If y term is there, that coefficient also you can square and you can add the denominator value. So there is no y term, so leave that remaining part. Now the question they given E value is 1 by 2. Now distance between the 2 points. You know distance formula in lower class x2 minus x1 and y2 minus y1 the whole square. So distance between the B and the S. So x minus 2 the whole square plus y minus 2 the whole square. If you take as x1 y1, you take as what is x1 y1. If you take as x2 and y2. So take simple. If you take here x in the beginning, there also take y. Suppose you take what 2 minus x and 3 minus y also, no problem. Correct only. Okay. Now for root of 1 square become 1 will come, then multiply become x minus 7 by 2. Then square root of x minus 2 the whole square plus y minus 3 the whole square. I want to do that square, taking square on both sides. So x minus 7 by 2 the whole square equal to square root of x minus 2 the whole square plus y minus 3 the whole square. Okay. When take square on the numerator, x minus 7 the whole square, a minus b the whole square, a square plus b square minus 2ab. That is a 14x. 2 square becomes 4. Now square root will be cancelled. Then taking square for x minus the whole square. So a square x square plus 4 minus 4x. Now here y square plus 9 minus 6y. Okay. Then the 4 cross multiply here. So we have x square plus 49. It's visible. Just so x square cross multiply 4 here. So x square plus 49 minus 14x equal to 4x square. So 16 minus 16x plus 4y square plus 36 minus 24y. Okay. Now then bring all the term one side. Now bring it here. Already we have x square plus 49 minus 14x. Now minus 4x square minus 16 minus 16x become plus 16x minus 6 become minus 4x squared minus 16 plus 16x, then minus 4y squared, then minus 36, then plus 24y equal to 0. Now arrange the like term, minimize the like term. Here x squared minus 4x squared. So both are like term, but here coefficient 1, here coefficient minus 4. When you add it, become a minus 3x squared. Okay, minus 3x squared. Then you write the x term. Minus 14x plus 16x become a 2x. Okay. Then arrange the y term. So minus 4y squared. Then plus 24y. Okay. Then we have 49. Minus 16 minus 36 become minus 52 plus 49 is become minus 3 equal to 0. Now take equation multiply by minus 1, multiply by minus 1, then it become a 3x square minus 2x plus 4y square minus 24y then plus 3 equal to 0. Okay. Now can bring this. Now we have a equation conic concept. Bring it in a ellipse in standard form. Further, you can use complete square method. How to use complete square method? First, you take coefficient for x square term. If you take 3, here x square, then there is no 3, then 2 by 3 x. In y square, take 4 common, then y square minus 6y. Bring the 3, next side it become what? Minus 3. I go and apply the complete square method here. 3 into, okay, 3 into x square, write x. What is symbol? The same symbol right here. Coefficient of x always divided by 2. Here coefficient of x is 2 by 3. So 2 by 3 divided by 2. Here always minus will come. Here what is symbol? Same symbol. But after the close bracket, what will come? Minus only will come. I can write the 2 bracket here y. So 1 is for this term. I can write the whole square here. So write x term, same symbol, coefficient of x divided by 2, then whole square minus the same term. You can write 2 by 3 divided by 2 the whole square. I can close the bracket because 3 multiply first and second term. Same thing here. 4 into, so y. Yeah, minus 6 is the coefficient of y divided by 2 the whole square, then minus of 6 by 2 the whole square equal to minus 3. Now we can multiply 3, we can multiply 2 here, it become a 3 into x minus 2 by 6 square, here 2 by 6 square plus 4 into y minus 3 square. Okay, minus of 3 square equal to minus 3. Now finally we have 3 into x minus 2 by 6 the whole square minus 4 by 36. Otherwise in element 2 here, it better become 1 by 3 will come. Okay, if you want element also you can element here what will come? 2, 6 element 3 will come. Then 1 by 3 square become a 1 by 9. Okay, so 1 by 3 will come. So you take square. So 1 by 3 square become a 1 by 9. Close the bracket plus 4 into y minus 3 the whole square and become a 9 equal to minus 3. Now we multiply 3 inside. 3 into x minus 2 by 6 the whole square. When you multiply here, it become minus 1 by 3. Okay? Then plus, the 3 is here. So we eliminate the 3, it become a 1 by 3. Now multiply 4 into y minus 3 the whole square minus 36 equal to minus 3. So bring concept down. So 3 into x minus 2 by 6 the whole square plus 4 into y minus 3 the whole square equal to minus 3 plus 36 plus 1 by 3. So if you add it become a 33 will come, cross multiply 99 plus 1, 100 by 3 will come. Now 3 into x minus 2 by 6 the whole square, 4 into y minus 3 the whole square. If you minimize the term, it become a 100 by 3. So that minus 3 plus 36, 33. Cross multiply 99 plus 1, 100 by 3 will come. So I need here equal to 1 because x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1. But I have 100 by 3. Then I take the multiply by 3 by 100. Multiply by 3 by 100. Totally come 9 by 100. X minus 2 by 6 the whole square. Here we multiply 12 by 100. Y minus 3 the whole square. When you multiply 3 cancel, 100 cancel, it becomes equal to 1. Now still we didn't get the standard form. That value bring to the denominator value. So 9 by 100 will come to denominator value. So 9 by 100 you can write in denominator value. How we can write? X minus, if you want to eliminate also you can eliminate 1 by 3 you can write. So from the here able to eliminate. So 1 by 3 also write. 2 by 6 also right, because we are going to worry about only the value of AB. So eliminate and write as such also no problem. 2 by 6 the whole square. If you bring the denominator become what? 100 by 9. Then plus y minus 3 the whole square, it become what? 100 by 12 equal to 1. So from that equation we come to conclusion. Here in 2 value which is the greatest value. So 100 by 9. So 100 divided by 9, 100 divided by 12. So which is the greatest number? 100 divided by 9 is the greatest number. That means that is a square. That is a b square. Okay. Because after finding a, b only you can able to find length of the major axis and the minor axis. So from the denominator we come to conclusion. I need the boards to again rub the board here. So from the denominator come to conclusion, a squared equal to, so a squared equal to 100 by 9. But from that a equal to 10 by 3. If you take the 100 by 9, you can write 100 squared 3 squared. So then it become a 10 by 3 the whole square. So whole square also answer a equal to 10 by 3. Same way b squared equal to 100 by 12. Then we can write 10 square and we want to find b value. Then b equal to square root of 100 by 12. So it will become a 10 by 2 root 2. So 2 root 3. So 12 you can write 2 root 3. Root 12 you can write 2 root 3. This is the b value. But they asked to find length of the major axis and the minor axis. So what is the length of the major axis? So length of major axis equal to 2a. So 2 into the a value is 10 by 3, it become a 20 by 3 units. So at the length of minor axis, so length of minor axis 2b. So 2 into here b value is 10 by 2 root 3. So 2 cancel, we have 10 by root 3 units.